say you approached a girl that you found attractive, and after 30 seconds she said thank you and she left. That would suck, right? Well, do not fall into the belief that you are not good enough. Because after watching this video, you will learn how you can become more confident, how you can become more sure of yourself and have that energy so that when you approach a girl, it's with success. Because you're going to learn the triangle of compassion. 2 weeks ago, I was hosting a dating boot camp in Austria, in Vienna. And as I'm out with my student, and he gets rejected again and again. And my coaching is very intuitive, so I see some girls behind me, and instead of telling him to approach her, I go and approach this cute girl myself. And I was right, because as I approach her, I just sense from my own vibe that it's off, it's not working. So we start walking down towards a canal, the Donau Canal. It's very beautiful in Vienna. And obviously it's me and my student because nothing happened with the girls. So we're walking down, and as we're walking, I am a very introspective person. So I become aware of something that is very obvious to me right now, but at the moment I didn't know what it was, which was I had a lot of mental chatter. And you know how that is when you're thinking a lot of stuff and you're not aware of it. And as soon as you put the awareness, there's a lot of thinking there. And this was causing tensions in my body. So I tell my student to do the same. And as we're walking down the canal, something incredible was about to happen. So we sit down. We have the canal in front of us, and we are talking, and my student tells me that, man, I'm feeling a lot of tensions right now that I didn't feel, just a moment ago, because he's now become aware of it. And I guide him through a guided release. I will share with you the steps in just a moment. And here is where it gets interesting. So I pick up a leaf from the ground. I know, very intuitive, right? And I tell him that the reason why you've been failing is that you've attached your own self-worth to the outcome, which is the girl's response, the result with the girl, which is in this case this leaf. And you become so aware, so attached to getting the leaf that in the process you've totally forgot about yourself. And now as you forgot about yourself, you approach this leaf like it's the last leaf in the world. Not only that, man, you approach this leaf like this leaf is, if you don't get this leaf, you're going to die because you've lost contact with yourself. And then we get up and we go down the steps to the canal, and we throw the leaf into the canal and we watch it float. And as we get back up and sit down, something is obviously happening to him because he starts to get emotional. And that's when I realized that he's just having an amazingly profound realization. And the realization is that as he was so aware, so attached to getting something from the girl, he completely lost himself. He was not interested in himself anymore. He was just wanting to get that something from her. And now he starts to get emotional, and not only that, he starts to feel self-compassionate. He starts to feel, oh wow, you know what, this is something that I forgot that I actually have this energy, this good feeling, this groundedness, this stability, this confidence within myself. That's when we had realized that there were 3 girls next to us because one of them was super hot, very cute. And now he tells me he's feeling very nervous, but he was not feeling this nervous energy in himself before we sat down, not because he was feeling super confident, but because he was not aware of it. He was not aware of his own energy, and that's why he was so attached to her, and that's why he needed her. And this way of approaching, which you might be doing today if you experience girls rejecting you very fast and not interested in talking with you, because he was so attached to getting something from her. He's like, oh, I need it, because he forgot about himself. And now he's sitting here, he's feeling nervous, and still, because he's been a student for a while, so he knows how to use this nervous energy and actually become aware that the nervous energy is great. It just means that he's alive, and he can go up to her with this excitement of being alive. And he does. And they're a few meters away, but I can see that both him and the girl are enjoying themselves. He's happy, she's smiling, the vibe is great. And this really tells us that the problem is not, man, that, yes, you who are watching, that you're not attractive. And the problem is not even that she is not interested in you. Not at all. The problem goes much deeper than that. The problem, if you dare to look, is that you have lost interest in yourself. And when you lose interest in yourself, how can you expect someone else to be interested in you? And what you are looking for, actually, you think that you want the girl, but that's not what you want. Of course, you desire her, but that's not what you need. What you need is to find and discover something that you know that you have, but you forgot it because it's been so long since you were in it, experiencing it. And this something is called intrinsic confidence. Intrinsic confidence, it's very different from normal confidence, because intrinsic confidence, it's the confidence that's within yourself. It's not the one that you have to, boost yourself up and feel confident. No. It's the confidence that no matter how you feel, you're good. It's the confidence that you really believe in yourself. All aspects of yourself. No matter how good you are feeling or how good you are in that thing, you believe in yourself. You trust yourself. And not only that, you trust life. This trust in life and yourself, it's so empowering. Because imagine you wake up in the morning and you know that no matter what life is gonna throw at you, no matter what obstacles you might experience, you are gonna be capable of overcoming each one of those. Talking with the girl, getting up when the alarm rings. Well, maybe the opposite, getting up, or maybe the girl is in your bed already. In that case, nice, man. So here are the 3 steps, because you might find yourself in a situation where you have lost this and you want to talk with a girl but she's not interested. Here are the 3 steps. So, number 1, you take a moment to introspect. And that means you become aware of what you're thinking, you become aware of what you're feeling. And you don't want to rush this, because initially there might be some resistance, because man, you've been avoiding this for a long time. You've been chasing whatever that is, girls or something else, but you've been avoiding what you really need. And take your time with this. The second one is that you want to address that which is now been causing you pain. So for example, it's the feeling that you have to do something, or is the feeling of lack. And the feeling of having to do something is also, that's guilt. So the first thing you do is you address that, you feel that. All right, here it is. And for a couple of moments you breathe. With that pain, just to settle down with it for a moment, because you've been distracting yourself for so long. So now you're settled down with it, and now the triangle of compassion can start. So the triangle of compassion, it's a mental, physical, and my favorite, an emotional aspect. The mental one is you start to tell yourself what you need to hear in a compassionate way. So for example, I got this. So I'm making this video right now. It's fine. If you're feeling nervous, that's great. Show it. Own it. Have fun with it. Be energetic. Send out that good energy to this guy who's watching. So this is the mental one. The physical one, what can that be? Self-compassionate way. Well, let's not squeeze the microphone. You hug yourself. So you physically give yourself a hug. And you really squeeze, like feel it. And feels great. The emotional one is you want to send yourself emotional love, unconditional love, self-compassion. You want to send self-compassion to yourself. And if you forgot for a moment what that is, you can imagine a little puppy, or if you're into cats, a kitten. And you're like, oh, she's so cute. He's so adorable. I just want to give him love. I want to give him love. And this love that you want to give the puppy or the kitten, you give yourself. So you feel the feeling of giving yourself the emotional love. And the triangle is not complete until you do this simultaneously. So you hug yourself, you tell yourself, man, it's fine, it's almost over. And you give yourself the love. And you feel that love. And you say, it's fine, man, they're gonna love it. It's gonna be great. And then the third step. So you're now calm, and I don't mean that you feel great, because if you've been avoiding some pain for a while and now you're giving yourself compassion to feel it, it doesn't mean that you're feeling high or on top of the world. Not at all. You feel calm. So you now, with this new state of being, you talk with that girl from the inspiration of desire. So you obviously want to talk with her, not because you need something, you're fine. You're calm. But man, she looks good. So let's see what can happen, I know what I would like to happen. So you go up and you connect with this desire. So as long as you're now connecting with your desire for her, you're feeling alive, right? You're feeling nervous maybe. You're feeling confident because, man, you're talking with her. And you're also interested in yourself, because you're not trying to, you don't need something from her, because you're fine. You're dealing with yourself. And now you go up to her, and now instead of coming from a place of desperation, you're coming from a place of inspiration. And that's when she will become interested in you. And that's when you have success with the girl. Man, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.